Hey guys, welcome back. Jordan here with the Nutty Gnome Homestead. It is a beautiful day here in early March 2026, and we're getting ready to up pot a bunch of our elderberry cuttings. Now, we rooted these about 2 weeks ago, and let me show you what they look like now. Here we have one of our typical cuttings that we rooted. We dipped it in our rooting hormone, we put it in our sand, and guys, those roots are over an inch long each, all the way around. You got a nice split along the side where roots are popping out. This just absolutely phenomenal for only 2 weeks. So we're going to get you guys in close and we're going to get these potted up. They're starting to root up real nice. They're starting to leaf out. Now it's time to get them putting in a pot. We're going to put these in our 4-inch pots that we put a lot of our plants in. And as you guys can see, we've already got one in here. I like to put about an inch and a half of potting mix in the bottom because I want these to have plenty of room to set roots out, because they'll root all along this stem. Anywhere there's an undifferentiated bud, they'll root. Plenty of cells in these stems. They're going to root anywhere they get a moist contact. We're just going to load these up with a little bit of our rooting compound, or our potting mix rather. This is our homemade potting mix. And guys, there we have it. We got a brand new elderberry plant. Give it about 2 weeks in this and it'll be ready to transplant or sell. I'm going to do a couple more of these. I want to pull some of these smaller ones out. Well, usually I'll rinse these roots off. Some of them I won't. Let me rinse this root off. These roots here are about 3/4 of an inch long. That one in the middle might be a little over an inch, but the rest of them are about 3/4 of an inch long. They look really, really good, guys. We're going to shoot it down in there, and then we're going to start putting our potting mix around it. Now you guys see this one here was one of our cull cuttings that I wasn't going to sell. It's got an extra set of buds here. If those get buried, they're going to root too. More roots made a healthier plant, guys. There we have it. That one didn't root. That one didn't root. This one did though. Let me show you guys. Hi, buddy. Now look at those roots. Some of those roots are 1 3/4, almost 2 inches long. That is just crazy for 2 weeks. We're going to get that set. Now, we won't fertilize these or anything. We want to have them in these pots a minimum of 2 weeks, preferably 3. If they're still in the pot after 3, if they haven't been up potted or sold, I might fertilize then. Now, you want to be careful when you pull these out of the sand. Because look at these. Those roots there are 2 to 2.5 inches long, all the way around. That's awesome. Those are very delicate. You don't want to break them off. And if you don't have time to up pot them, that's fine. You guys can leave them in the sand for a month or more. Those roots are just going to get really, really big. They might get a little entangled, but nothing that a little bit of patience can't fix. So this is how we root our elderberry cuttings here on the Nutty Gnome Homestead. We're always up potting, we're always transplanting, and we're always propagating here on the farm. I want to make sure I have a steady supply of elderberries for our wine, our jam, our gummies, our elderberry syrup, and for people that stop by and want some of those as well. So if you guys are interested in any kind of rooted elderberry cuttings and you're local, hit us up or leave us a message over on Nutty Gnome Homestead on Facebook. Be happy to help you guys out. Guys, there's really nothing to this. Get out there, get your plants propagated. Spring's right around the corner. And the bees are out. They're buzzing all around here. So I'm itching to get in the garden. So until next time, hit that like, share, and subscribe button for us. It really does help us out. Y'all get out and play in the dirt. Stay safe now.